guys, I'm here with another Budsy's Boredom Buster, and what we're going to be making today is a bio poem, and it's called bio because it's kind of like a biography of you, so I guess it'd be an auto-bio poem, but this is what the finished product can look like. I've had students make these in the past in my creative writing clubs, so you're taking a giant fingerprint, and then you're coloring it, and you're putting in, if you look up close, you can actually see the words that are on there for things about that person. And so the reason that I chose a fingerprint is because, of course, we all have our own unique fingerprints. Everyone's is different, it makes us special. And you have lots of unique and special things about you. So that's the part where the poem comes in, and all the words that are on there are going to be a part of that. So let me tell you some of your things that you'll need to gather so that you can make this. So we can be flexible because I don't know what all you have at home. The template that you're going to use, the questions that you're going to have, you might want to screenshot this or still, pause me so that you can get these jotted down, because that's going to be our first step. So that template is the first thing that you're going to need. And then you're going to need, of course, a pencil or pen to be able to fill this out. You're going to need a marker to draw your fingerprint. You're gonna need a piece of paper to put the fingerprint on. You're gonna need I used watercolors, but you can use colored pencils or crayons or markers, whatever you have on hand, or you don't even have to color it. Of course, water if you're using watercolors, and paper towels or something to clean up the mess. I don't wanna have you make a big mess for yourself or your parents to clean up for you. And so what we're gonna do first is start out by filling out this part. So this is the poem, and it doesn't have to rhyme. It can, that'd be super cool, but it doesn't have to. And so you're filling out each of these things. So answer for each of these, and you might answer more than one time for each one, so then you can step back and think about, well, which answer do I like the best that I put down, or which way did I say it the most creatively or in a more interesting way or a fun way? Because with poetry, we're trying to create word art. We're using our words in creative ways that are interesting and fun to read. So you're gonna start out by filling all of these out. So you could put wishes to. So what is something that you wish to do? Dreams of. I know I dream of someday being in the Scholastic Book Club order with one of my books. Wants to. Wants to what? So all of these things, you're finishing the sentences about you. So these are all things about your feelings, about your fears, about what you enjoy, what you believe in, what you're proud of, all of those things. So fill that out. And then your next step is going to be to take a plain piece of paper, and you're going to draw a giant fingerprint on it. And don't worry about it being perfect, because obviously our fingerprints are not perfect. So we're going to draw it the best that we can. So just take a marker, and you can kind of start doing like a rough, ooh, that marker's not very good. You can kind of start doing a rough oval. And so you can kind of start making the outline, the very outer part. And then you're just kind of starting to fill in lines so that it looks kind of like a fingerprint. Okay, can be very rough, obviously mine is very rough, and so it's just supposed to kind of look like a fingerprint. Look at your fingerprint, see, can you make a little design that is like that? So then after you've made your fingerprint, you're gonna start filling in the fingerprint. So here is my rough one that I was just starting with. So I put my name at the very top, and I even drew some little pictures there. I put a little arrow and a pencil because I love writing, a little heart. And then I started with what I filled out on my form. So wishes to, and I have do a TED Talk. Someday I'm gonna do a TED Talk. And then dreams about, and like I told you, being in the book club order someday. And so I used different colors of markers or pens for each one of those that I filled in. And then once you fill in all of the stuff off of your template onto your fingerprint, again, you can use different colors or not. You can put it all in black, whatever. And then after you have filled all of that out, you can start painting. So you can take some water on your brush and get your paint wet, and you can just start putting some color on it. And then you can just change colors to whatever you want it to be. Make it colorful, make it interesting. Use your favorite colors, or just use colors that look good together. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this just holding it. I need to bring my easel home from school so I can demonstrate a little bit better. But you get the idea. And then when you're all finished, of course, let it dry. And when you're all finished, you will have something beautiful like this. I have all kinds of examples here from kids in the past. And see, she just used a couple of colors, and she used lots of different colors. But then you have this beautiful fingerprint that shows all of the special things about you, and is done in a colorful, artful way. So I hope you enjoyed